Let's get your vampires geared up and ready for some werewolf conflict. Hey humans, how's it going? It's Shiny today here. And ahead of Werewolves releasing for Sims 4, I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to give you some cheats for vampires to get them geared up and ready for some action. Now obviously there is the grindy way of getting a sim to be turned into a vampire, or asking to be turned by a vampire that you happen to be friends with, or just making a vampire in CAS. But sometimes you might not want. Maybe there's that very specific sim that you want to have conflict with werewolves, but it makes more sense for them to suddenly be a vampire, and you don't want to go through all the rigmarole of the vampire training and working up your PowerPoints or anything like that. I got you. Let's jump into some cheats. Before we dive in, every single cheat requires the testing cheats true to be enabled, testing cheats on, whatever the case is. You're going to have to turn testing cheats on for these cheats to work. Okay, cool? Got it? Cool. Let's jump into the cheats. Turn your sim naturally into a vampire so they have all of the uncomfortable moodlets or everything else like that. You're going to bring up your cheats console. I've done a full extensive video on cheats for PC and consoles. So either Control-Shift-C or top buttons and bottom triggers after enabling cheats, and you're going to type in stats.set_stats space commodity underscore becoming vampire space 2160. To turn your sim immediately, you're going to go testing cheats true, of course, traits.equip underscore trait space trait underscore occult vampire. And if you suddenly don't want to have your vampire as a vampire anymore and you want them to go back to their mortal life, and you don't feel like going through the entire rigmarole of learning your vampire lore to come up with the vampire cure yourself and all of the ingredients that are required, to remove this trait, you're going to go traits.remove underscore trait space trait underscore occult vampire. It's pretty easy. Now, I'm going to be bold and presume that the reason you've clicked on this video is you don't want to graft through your powers and working through the various ranks from fledgling all the way to Grandmaster, and you just want to cheat to the end, so fair enough. I've done the exact same, so let's get into the vampire rankings. Once again, you're going to need testing cheats enabled for this, and you're going to start every one of these cheats with stats.set_stats space ranked statistic underscore occult underscore vampire XP space. And then for the minor vampire, you're going to put in 202. For prime vampire, you've got 630. For master vampire, you want 1058, and then for grandmaster, 1486, and then finally, to max out that rank bar, the max rank will be 1593, and Bob's your uncle. You've got all of the points you could actually want to be able to assign powers, strengths, and weaknesses, and that's basically all that you need to know from me. So now your vampires should be prepped and ready with all of their skills and strengths and weaknesses to take on those pesky werewolves. Personally, I'm very excited to see how this plays out between the game packs. Personally, I'm a big fan of vampires. I discussed this when ranking all of the other occults and life states in the video up in the cards right now. But let me know if you're excited for werewolves. Let me know if vampires are your forever bays. Maybe you prefer mermaids. Maybe you prefer aliens. Whatever the case may be. Hopefully you found these vampire cheats useful. If you want me to do more vampire-related content with regards to the pack and becoming a vampire without the cheats, let me know. As always, if you found this video useful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here. Remember that we all human differently, and I'll see you humans again soon. Dag dag!